figure something out. I'll take care of that. Never beat us. Keep up. I'll take care of that. Figure something out. Like that? It's over. We've been spotted.
Emma, how's Excella doing?
I'm afraid the poor thing's in bad shape. Her wounds were terrible.
I see.
She'll pull through, but it might be some time before she can move on her own again. Don't you worry, though. I'll stay and keep an eye on her.
I guess we'll have to leave Excella in Emma's hands. We need to decide our next move.
Indeed. We need to know where we go from here.
But Georg is... I mean, you saw what Beatrice did. He's gone now, isn't he? Sorry.
It's all right.
Beatrice, it hurts so much, but I'm sure she would have been happy that she beat Georg and helped Excella escape.
Yes. Wherever she is now, I'm sure she's at peace. Truly, she did what none of us could.
I guess that's the end of their plan. They can't resurrect Deus anymore, right?
I don't know about that. Georg may be gone, but the Empire's still around. And there's the Sanguine Church, Joachim, Zest.
Yeah, that's true. Wonder what they're up to. They probably won't sit still for long.
It'd be good if we could get some intel on them tomorrow.
Yes, I agree. For now, we could all use some rest.
Kirika. She must be going through so much.
Dead, then. I suppose I couldn't expect otherwise, given the magnitude of the explosion. And the 3 spears, too. Utterly obliterated. What a terrible shame. I had so many more experiments to run.
What are you complaining about now, Joachim?
Oh, nothing. Just reflecting. Beatrice could have been an upgraded replacement for Ed. It would have been marvelous. But now she's dead, and that's that. Now I'll never get to hear her screams. What a dreadful, dreadful waste. I must say, though, I am impressed. I suppose that's why you're the leader of the Disciples of Deus. A fine title for such a worthy heir. Oh, it was a sight to stir the spirit. Who else could emerge from that fray unscathed? Yes, just as I've inherited the legacy of the scholars of the will of Deus, you too are a successor most worthy of my aid.
But all the power over all those generations still isn't enough to inherit Deus. We still need the Shining Dragon's energy. We cannot let it slip through our fingers.
Huh? That sounds like... Kirika,
Yuma.
I can't imagine what you're going through, since Beatrice...
Yes. I always hoped that someday we could make amends. And I suppose we did, in the end. But now she's... I had so much to tell her. This was supposed to be a new beginning for us. Now she's gone.
I felt something like that when my mom died. It felt like I was being torn apart. I just wanted more time with her. I wanted to play with her, talk to her, even just live with her. Our lives aren't ours alone. They belong to us, to the people we love, and to all the people in our future. I think that's the point of life, that it's precious to everyone we affect. Maybe the power of the Shining Dragon, everyone else's powers as Dragoneers, maybe that's why we have all that. To protect each other, to protect life.
Perhaps you're right. We have a duty to keep this world safe, and all who call it home.
Kirika, for Beatrice and everyone else, we can't give up.
Yes. Together, we will fight.
Enemy approaching. Enemy approaching.
Saves us the trouble. Let's go! Saves us the trouble.
approaching.
Saves us the trouble. Saves us the trouble.
There's no other way. Yeah. Want my help now? How's that? There. Want my help now? You and me. Let's go. Winning with style. Hey, not all at once now. Now.
Enemy approaching.
Hey, not all at once now.
Enemy approaching.
Saves us the trouble. We've been... Saves us the trouble.
I love this weather. It really clears your head.
What? It barely seems any different from the last time we were here.
Their leader dead, and their princess a traitor, and yet they seem to continue on as if nothing's happened.
Guess we were wrong. If anything, it seems like security's even tighter. Maybe because of Excella's attack.
What do we do? Maybe we should look for another way in.
That could backfire on us. But I'm not sure we have a choice.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Handle what?
The front gate. If I go make some noise, you guys should be able to sneak in while I got him distracted.
You're just going to charge out as a decoy? No, that's too dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, but strategically viable. Agnum's plan is sound.
Guys, did Lester just pay me a compliment? Now I know we're in trouble. Well, as long as I got Flute Boy's seal of approval, I'm good. Let's get this party started.
Wait,
What now?
I shall join you.
Brother!
What? Come on, man, we don't need 2 people. I can handle this on my own.
I'm sure, but greater numbers would make for a more effective diversion, and
And...
it would increase your chances of survival. The intent is for you to distract the enemy, not to martyr yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, but...
Then it's decided. Yuma, remain here and watch for an opening. Once your chance presents itself, get everyone inside.
Okay. You two be careful.
Please, brother. Stay safe out there.
Don't worry, Kirika. I'll see you inside. Now, Agnum. Shall we?
Hey, you're just inviting yourself along, huh? I don't remember asking for the help. Not my problem. Do what you want. All right, Imperials, come get it! You're about to fight Agnum, the blazing pyro maestro and his lovely assistant.
I beg your pardon. If anything, you're my assistant. And I certainly wouldn't call you lovely.
Don't flatter yourself, soldier boy. You weren't even supposed to be here.
As I said, greater numbers would...
Increase our chances of survival? Okay, lay it on me. How much better are our chances now?
Hardly at all, by my estimate.
I knew it! Come on, man. What were you thinking?
What? I simply thought you might want some company. Wherever it is you end up.
What do you...
But I have no intention of falling here. I fully intend for us to make it through this and meet up with the others. Agreed?
You got it, partner. All right, Imperials, come get it! I'll take you all on!
Take this!
Like that? All right. Like that?
Next. Take this!
All right.
Ready? Go! Burn! It's over! I'll end this! Like that? Blast off! Ready? Go! It's over! Like that? It's over! I'll end this! I'll finish this! Show's over! Burn! Show's over! Slow. Strike! Blast off! Like that? Blast off! Blast off! Try and block this! Blast off!
Whew, got a little messy. I think that's the end of that squad.
Yes, and look at this prize for our troubles.
Yeah, jackpot. That's a big army.
Hundreds of soldiers, perhaps thousands.
Well, doesn't change what we're here for. Let's stall them as long as we can so Yuma and the others can get in.
Indeed. Now that we have an audience, it would be a shame to disappoint them. If they want a show, let's give them one.
Hell yeah! Hope you're keeping score.
approaching. I will not lose. How's that? Enemy approaching. I shall fight. I will join you. I win from you. How's that? You took the fight. I will not lose. How's that? Come. There! Leave it to me. All of my strength. I will join you. Follow me. Yes! It's over. Enemy approaching. I shall be your opponent. I'm skeptical. Don't underestimate me. Shall I help you? You took the price. Yes! We have prevailed. Don't underestimate me. I got him! We have prevailed. We've been spotted. I'm skeptical. I'll take the price. I'm Enemy approaching.
Come. On the block. Unskeptical. You'll surprise.
Enemy approaching. I will not lose. A win for you then.
Come. To me. There. Leave it to me. They'll never know. Don't underestimate me. I'll take the win from you then.
Zest, we have a problem. We're under attack by 2 Dragoneers. Zest, there are 2 Dragoneers?
Just shut up. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know anything. I never did. I can't stop thinking about what they said. About true strength. And I'm not strong enough to beat them. If I fight them again, I'll just lose.
Zest?
Yohi, leave him be.
But Georg...
Your lab has its own defenses, doesn't it? You can manage fine on your own.
Well, I suppose.
If it gets out of hand, I'll deal with it. 2 Dragoneers should be nothing against the power I have now. We don't need Zest.
So you think you're stronger than me now, huh?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Look who finally grew a pair. This all thanks to your fancy new sword? Well, whatever.
I don't care what you do anymore. If you've given up on your strength, you're useless to me. The strength of my opponent doesn't matter. I will always forge ahead no matter what my enemies say of me. That is what strength means to me. To push forward, no matter the consequences. But you and I were always nothing alike.
Come.
trouble.
Well, well, well. A touching reunion indeed.
Joachim?
Ah, and you've joined us once again. Lovely. Perhaps your eyes have been opened to the joy of experimentation.
Are you insane?
Yes, I should have expected such ingratitude. Do you have any idea of the resources I poured into you two? But I suppose that doesn't matter to you. No, one glimpse at the outside and you're out the door. How am I supposed to feel?
I'm not here to listen to you complain. I need answers. Who's commanding the Imperial Army right now?
Commanding? Whatever are you talking about?
Who controls the army? Since Georg died, it's gotta be you or Zest. So which is it?
Dead. Georg.
What's so funny?
You think Georg is dead? Ludicrous. He is the man who will inherit Deus. You couldn't dream of killing him.
He'll inherit Deus? Zest was saying something like that too.
It took centuries of communions, breeding, genetic manipulation, but the Church finally produced an heir of Georg's caliber. Ah, but you distracted me. I've just finished my latest masterpiece, and it's time for a field test. Behold, one of the glorious twin swords of the Empire, Dane's Leaf. Go, let them bask in your power.
I felt your hearts resonating with mine. Dragon, give me power!
Oh, dear. Defeated. I see. Would you please stop doing that? I just finished working on that one. Every time you come, it's either to ruin or steal my work. And now, you've broken one of my creations with the one you stole!
Stole? Is that supposed to be me?
Of course! Your screams made all the work worth it! How could you run off on your own? Give it back! You! I order you to return to me! I order you to scream for me! Scream this instant!
I'm a human. I'm not your puppet.
Don't bother, Marion. He doesn't deserve to be listened to, and it's only going to make you more angry.
You're right. We can leave him alone and go look for Georg.
Then you needn't look far.
Georg?
Ah, Georg! Yes, talk some sense into them.
He really survived?
I cannot fall. Not until I see Deus return to this world. All I need to open the path to Deus is the power of the Shining Dragon. And Galahorn will help me take it.
Why are you trying to resurrect Deus? You'll unleash the catastrophe!
We do not fear the catastrophe like you do. We welcome it with open arms. Only the weak will be purged. But we are armed with the blessings of Deus. We shall survive and inherit the new world.
What are you saying? What meaning is there in survival if all others would die?
I think we're beyond trying to reason with him.
Agreed. We've wasted enough time talking. I need the Shining Dragon's power, and now, I will take it from you.
Yes, yes! I've been waiting too long to analyze the Shining Dragon's soul, and now I shall have every last detail!
I won't let you!
Let me? You think I'm that easily denied? I count 2 dragon ears missing, boy.
Even if Agnum and Leston are gone, we'll fight even harder to make up for it.
Hold on there. We're not out of the fight yet.
Did you really intend on starting without us?
Brother!
My. So much for our pest control.
Agnum, Leston, I'm glad you're okay.
So much for a diversion. We ended up taking out a whole damn legion.
And now, Georg can join them.
Come then. Even if you've reached your full strength, your fate will be no different. Come, Shining Dragon! Galahorn thirsts for your power!
Let's go! Dragon! Give me power!
Rush you, infidel!
How soothing. I leave it to you. This is our fight. Don't slow it down.
Dragon! Give me power!
This is it! Heavens have mercy.
We won!
With this, Georg's plan is in ruins. They shall never awaken Deus.
Yuma, we got him!
Yeah!
Well, well. You never learn, do you? It's a bit early to celebrate.
What's that supposed to mean?
I told you. You face the inheritor of the almighty Deus. Like that would be enough to kill him.
What?
You were warned, but you just didn't listen.
Georg! How did you live through that?
His wounds are all gone?
That's how he survived that explosion.
Right, Genis told us. Georg was hiding his true power.
We should run.
What?
We can't win a head-on fight with someone whose wounds heal that fast. We need to retreat and come up with a plan.
Run home with your tails between your legs.
Sonia, he's just trying to provoke you.
I know. Everyone run!
Okay.
Ah, well, off they go. That won't come back to bite us later, I hope.
They cannot be underestimated. Their power isn't enough to defeat me, but I lack the means to overpower them myself.
Well, yes. Your regeneration sacrament alone isn't enough to beat them. It only ensures your survival.
So then, how do we deal with them?
I've got an idea.
Zest?
I was watching Georg, saw you fight, and you know what? You really are stronger. And thanks to you, I'm over it. I think I'll take your advice.
What's that supposed to mean? What? Why would you want Galahorn?
Are you really that surprised, tough guy? I'm still the #1 candidate for inheriting Deus, right?
Quite. Yes, that is true. You are #1. Georg is 2.
Damn it, Joachim.
See? So really, doesn't that put me higher up on the list for ownership of the sword?
Damn you, Zest. We had a deal. I agreed I would fight you after I received the power of Deus. You said you would help me with the resurrection first.
Sorry, but I don't really care about any promises anymore. Back then, I was so desperate to fight a real challenge, I figured a god would do the trick. So I took your deal. But now I have someone I have to fight. I have to get stronger than them. So I just gotta use anything I can to make that happen. Deus, or the World Dragons, I'll take whatever I can get.
Why now? Why are you doing this?
Push forward, no matter the consequences. That's what you said, right? Well, I'm ready to do anything to get stronger.
Marvelous. In that case, allow me to readjust Galahorn for you, Zest.
Joachim, man, come on! Were you listening?
Zest, what,
You heard the man? Damn the consequences. We can do a whole lot more than that. Now you're gonna get to have some real fun. Time to show the world what you can do. We're gonna make a masterpiece.
How do we even fight Georg? How do we beat someone who can heal all his wounds the moment he gets them?
Maybe if we hit him so hard that he wouldn't have time to recover. But I don't even know how we'd do that.
True. He survived a head-on assault from the Draco Machina. Could we surpass that power? Could we even match it?
Maybe the Shining Dragon could do it.
Wait, really?
I don't know for sure, but if I could use the Shining Dragon's full power, then maybe.
Why, yes, we've never seen its full strength after all. But are you gonna be okay? You know what happens when you...
I agree. If you push yourself too hard and lose control again...
It's okay. I know. I won't push myself that far. Besides, even if the power overwhelms me again, I'll be fine as long as you're all with me.
I guess so. We stuck together before, and we still got through it. All right, we're going to fight back, together. If Georg wants to resurrect Deus, he'll have to go through us.
Yuma.
What's wrong?
You mentioned unleashing our power, completely breaking my seal.
Yeah, we might have to if we want to beat Georg.
You cannot.
Huh?
That limit is not for you to break.
Why not? This is the first time you've ever told me not to use your power.
Indeed. If you desire the power to fight, I offer it freely. That shall not change. I ask only one condition. Do not reach beyond our limits. Do not call upon all of my strength.
Then tell me why.
Yuma, there remains one secret I have kept from you. Genus spoke true. I should have told you much sooner. I could not bring myself to say it. But the time has come. I must speak plain with you. If...
Huh? What are you talking about?
If you unleash my true ultimate power, it will destroy you in body and soul. Do you see now? No matter the reason, you must never wield my full power.
Sorry, but I can't promise that.
What?
If that's the only option I have, then I won't hesitate.
Yuma.
Now I have the energies of all 5 world dragons. Even if something goes awry, I should be prepared for the worst. Even if the seal's weakened more than my estimates, even if it breaks, I can seal it again. But with no dragon soul at its core, I can only unleash the energy a single time. I'll have to be careful about when I use it. How will the 7 Dragoneers move? And will I finally see the path to the last song? Now is the time to observe. The key to everything lies within Yuma. But the most unpredictable element now is the Sanguine Church itself. Georg, with his newfound power, and that boy who claimed himself the strongest, Zest. He could be a threat. Not many moves left until the game is over. I need to think carefully.
What were you thinking working with Zest? Why waste your time with him?
Waste? I beg to differ, my good captain. As Zest himself said, he is our top candidate for the inheritance of Deus. Who am I to question it if he's finally putting forth some effort? This can only be good fortune for our order.
You'd allow a power-hungry non-believer like Zest to mantle Deus? You see nothing wrong with that arrangement?
What's to allow or disallow, The aim of the Sanguine Church has always ever been to restore our Lord Deus to this world. Nowhere in Scripture is the shape of his vessel described, and Zest, by my data, has the highest compatibility rating of any candidate.
It's a fluke! What about all those generations of careful breeding, of cultivation, of devotion? What becomes of the disciples of Deus now?
Oh, that. Yes, that project no longer offers anything of value to my work. Misfortunate, but such is the nature of progress.
Nothing of value? Damn it all, Yoahim.
And another thing, with regard to Zest's unprecedented compatibility rating, is this too not revelation from Almighty Deus? Has he not made his chosen vessel apparent in this, our hour of seeking?
Zest couldn't care less about Deus, or even the faith. He does not deserve the mantle.
Georg, my friend, my captain. Are we not swords of the Church? Is our purpose not to see its will realized in the world?
You aren't wrong.
Then stow your foolish pride and help me prepare Zest to mantle Almighty Deus.
No. Absolutely not. I will inherit our Lord's blessing and no other!
Oh, Georg, that's a dangerous line of thought. Entitling yourself to the gifts of Deus. Is that pride I'm hearing, or heresy? Keep up that rhetoric and I'll have no choice but to file a report with the Inquisition, you know.
You would charge me with heresy? Of all the...
I would and I will, if you keep up this idiotic messiah complex. And should that come to pass, why, all this talk of compatibility ratings would be the least of your worries in the face of excommunication, my dear Captain. Now, are you a sword of the Church or a sword against it? Which will it be?
You think to make demands of me? Give me orders? What kind of fool?
I am no fool! Don't you understand? I am chosen, blessed with divine genius, and tasked with greatness itself.
You don't even understand a word I'm saying, do you? You can't hear yourself. If you believe all that, you are truly lost, Joachim.
Lost! If anyone here is lost, it's you, my poor captain. You think your tongue is making words, but all I hear is heretical babble.
Then allow me to translate. Had you forgotten, Joachim, what it means to make an enemy of me? I name you fool because you are a fool to let that slip your mind.
Come now, Captain. You can't kill me. You need me to mantle Deus, yes. Otherwise, you'll never...
The pieces have found their final places upon the board. Your services are no longer required. Misfortunate, but such is the nature of progress. And now, I will claim my inheritance, my birthright, and mine alone!
Yeah!
Everyone! It's an emergency! There's an Imperial flag flying outside! What? When did they get here? We would have spotted any movement. I don't know who the messenger is, but he says he's the commander.
Commander? Is Georg showing himself?
I don't know his name, but he wants us to bring him the Shining Dragon.
His Radiance? They want Yuma, do they?
We won't know what their real intentions are until we get out there and have a look. Let's go.
You're here. Nice.
Zest? What are you doing here?
You know, stuff happened. Georg can't come out to play, so I'm Knight Commander now. First, I've got something to tell you as Supreme Commanding Officer of this army. As of this morning, military operations in Alfheim are over. I've ordered a full retreat.
What? You're pulling out? Just like that?
Just like that. The mainland's sliding into chaos over succession this, rightful heirs that. No state to fight a war in. They're out.
They? So...
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. In fact, all of Beowulf's knights are still sworn to the cause. Unlike the Imperial government, the Church needs that shining dragon, and he's here. Not back on the mainland.
So you still haven't given up on the resurrection?
Of course not.
I don't buy it. This isn't like this guy at all. Hey, Zest, how do we know any of what you're saying is true?
Still skeptical? Feast your eyes.
That's Georg's sword!
You know it. It's Gallarhorn, Georg's badge of authority. Well, believe me now? I told you I'm in charge. So if you're still set on stopping the resurrection, it's not Georg you're after at all. It's me. For the ritual to go on, we need the Shining Dragon's energy. And for that, I need Yuma. Well, not all of him. I just need to rip my victory from his chest. You get it yet? This is where we end it all. Well, not here. I don't want anyone butting in, and I'm sure you don't want to fight so close to your precious city. Come on. I'll be waiting at Sleepy Hollow once you've found your spine.
And there he goes. What is his deal? Why'd he have to come all this way just to taunt us and buzz off? And he's suddenly on board with resurrecting Deus? I thought he couldn't care less about all that.
Well, he's still a member of the Sanguine Church. Maybe those teachings finally got to him.
You're saying, what, like he's having a crisis of faith since Yuma beat him?
Whatever his reasons are, he has Gallarhorn to back it all up. We can probably assume he's telling the truth about taking command. So if we defeat Zest, we can stop the resurrection of Deus.
That seems like the logical conclusion, but we still have no idea how much he's strengthened since the last time. We've seen what the Dragon Imperator is capable of, and we've seen the destruction Zest can cause without it. Together
they make for fearsome foes. What a predicament.
At least he doesn't have Georg's ridiculous healing thing. It should be easier to fight him knowing every hit we land is gonna stay there, right?
Small comfort, that. You realize how difficult it is to land a hit on him in the first place?
Yeah. Screw me for trying to show a little optimism, I guess. Jeez, dude.
It doesn't matter how fast he is or how hard we hit. At this point, we have no choice. The path to stopping Deus is through Zest.
Yuma's right. Besides, we've beaten him once already. We'll win again, I'm sure of it. With me, everyone! We're going to Sleepy Hollow!
Oh, hi. Welcome. Take a pick. This one, thanks. 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 This one, thanks.